Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down now, McKinnon. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he gets this one down to the 24. That one good for 26 and a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. On second down, McKinnon. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
21. 12. I got you. Right there in the middle, 55. You don't want none of that. Give me it. Pick up the ball. Hey, Alpha.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo lost the football. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Let's bring it. Go ahead.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. There's Garoppolo to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. This from 44 yards away. Oh, Gould missed it. It's no good. Wide to the left, off the mark, and this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Check. Watch 54. There you go. Get down. Kill.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, but it'll be 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Jim, go Jim.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Feel it.
Final play of the half. Fitzpatrick going for the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Extra point up and good by Sanders. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
13. Hey, gun.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was trying to get it to Kalen Ballage out of the backfield. And it's second down.
Regular. PPP.
Throwing again. Fitzpatrick. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Hey, color.
On third down, Fitzpatrick. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Let's go, G. Tighten up.
Come.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 miles. Hey, man.
Now Fitzpatrick on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
One, Omaha. You got tight. You had.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
21.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Garoppolo going to give this one to McKinnon. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? Make that now 3 straight 2-yard gains. I'm looking down from our booths. You can tell this crowd wants them to go for it right now.
And believe me, he knows it. And he's weighing that through his head right now, actually trying to filter that out because this needs to be a cold decision by him. Not influenced by the crowd, not influenced by outside factors. Does he believe in his team?
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kyle Juszczyk there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Go!
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Left.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Watch this. Hey, Haywood.
A 1st down throw for Fitzpatrick. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
Yeah.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run here with Balaj. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 46.
He's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
The Dolphins on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
.51 yards on the punt there. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said,
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The King to leave the corner with a sack. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Now Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 87 yards, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
as they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Again, it's Balaj. He finds an opening past the 40. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Balaj. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now a signal and a timeout here on the defensive side of the ball. So they want to stop it with 1 second to go prior to the 2-minute warning. Now they try the right side here. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0. Hey, Delta. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Switch.
Fitzpatrick. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
Mike 54. Mike 54. We got to get the ball. D, get the kill. Good dash, good dash. Go. Check nine, check nine. Check nickel.
Fitzpatrick to throw for it on fourth down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Watch it, and watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll come up second and 6 now from the 24.
Right here. Check 13.
They run once more with McKinnon. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So after the run by McKinnon, here's first and 10. Now Garoppolo. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Taco Charlton. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. To throw is Garoppolo. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Hey, watch that. Check, Mike. Hey, Mike 7.
Mike 5-4, Mike 35. Mike 5-4.
Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Watch out.
Now Fitzpatrick. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They can still get into field goal range, partner. They got to work quickly, though.
I agree with you totally. Find a way to get the ball downfield and out of bounds. In a perfect world, they know what hash they want to get to for their kicker, and they already know the distance that he feels comfortable. That'll dictate what they do on offense.
See if they can get in his range.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
11. I got you. 21. Hey, come on.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And it's 3rd down.
21, 21.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Man open, it's Goodwin. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
It doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now. They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Yeah, go, Jeff. Check three. Spot.
What can Fitzpatrick do in the OT? Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tavarius Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking, and the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Vince Beagle picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 2nd down now, McKinnon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain that time, but it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. Here again is McKinnon. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Hey, box truck.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. He'll air this one toward Coleman. He's got him in. Complete. into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, tried to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long.